Would you like to know how you can close a prospect in 60 seconds or less? In this video, I'm going to show you a clip of a webinar that we did where you can learn more about how to do this and the steps that you need to take in order to make your social media profile help you do some of the heavy lifting.
Oh my God, I can totally do this. In fact, I want to do this because this is where the money is made, in those conversations. So my purpose tonight is I'm going to show you how to build a really deep connection and build immediate rapport with someone and figure out what they need, what they desire, where they are right now, where they maybe want to be, and know what to offer them even before you've said hello. And you don't have to be psychic to do that. So who wants to know how to get to that place, to have that kind of confidence when you've spent all of 30 seconds looking at someone's profile and you go, oh my God, I can't wait to connect with this person. I know exactly what I'm going to say. I know exactly where they're at in life right now. I know exactly where they want to be. I know what they desire. I know what they need, and I have the perfect thing for them. How would you like to be on that high? I consider it my natural high. Prospecting is my natural high. Like, how would you like to be feeling that way and knowing those things before you even say hello? You'd have a lot more fun doing this whole prospecting thing, right? Connecting and prospecting. So that's what we're going to talk about. Yeah, I'm going to spill the beans. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to be talking about my 60-second rapport building formula to instantly connect and discover what they, being your prospect, needs so that you can make a very sexy offer that they cannot refuse. Because when you're offering the thing that this person needs and desires, right? They can't refuse it. They can't refuse it. So
I'm hooked. I'm excited. I'm ready. Guys, really stay tuned to the end. We're going to do some cool stuff as well. And welcome to the show. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Hi.
And you guys are going to need a pen and paper too, okay? You're not going to take a whole bunch of notes. You're not going to have to take a whole bunch of notes, but there are a few things I want you to write down and have it beside your desk, when you're prospecting, okay? So we're not talking about spamming or pitching somebody in 60 seconds. Here's my business opportunity. Here's my link. Do it. This formula is going to make you feel good about doing it. You're going to be doing this without pitching, without spamming anyone. Okay. So let's jump in here. So I'm going to share my screen, and who's on tonight? I'm looking for somebody I'm not already friends with. Who wants me to use their profile, them, as an example? And I'm going to take you through this live so you can see my exact thought process, all the things I'm asking myself about the person so that I come to a conclusion of what they need so that I can make an offer. Okay. So,
all right, so let's set the table here, guys. Pretend you are, this is someone who is in Aaron's following the framework that we teach. And this is someone she found in a group, someone who's raised their hand, someone, let's say Aaron is selling weight loss. She's done her research, and this person has taken some actions in some capacity somewhere where it would lead her to believe that this person is a good person who would be interested in weight loss, right? This isn't just some random stranger. This is someone she's, somewhere along the line raised their hand in some place, some capacity, right?
Or a perfect stranger.
Or a perfect stranger.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm serious, you guys. I'm going to take you through my whole thought process, even if they're a perfect stranger and I know nothing about them. You can do this. You can absolutely do this. So I'm going to use Michaela as an example because I don't think Michaela and I know each other. So let me just get rid of some of this stuff. So I'm going to bring up Michaela's profile, and I'm going to take you through my entire thought process here. Michaela Adrian. Hopefully we can find you there, Michaela Adrian. Boom. All right. So, okay, good. I wanted someone that I know nothing about. We're not already friends because I want to show you the thought process here. Okay. So, pen and paper, pen and paper. So, if Michaela and I are connecting, let's say she sent me a friend request, or I saw her and thought she's a great prospect and I sent her a friend request. So, start to write this down. First thing I'm going to look at is she male or female? Right? Okay, so Michaela is a woman. That's obvious, right? It's right there in her profile. My next question is I'm going to kind of guess what age Michaela is. So I'm going to put Michaela at somewhere around the age of, I'm going to make a guess. It doesn't have to be bang on, right? I'm going to go with, say, 34, right? So what sex is the person? What is their general age range? Are they a parent? Is Michaela a mom? I want to know if the person I'm speaking to is a mom. Why? Because if I know they're a mom, I kind of know what they need in life, where they're at in life. Are you feeling me on this? So now we're going to guess about how old. So she's a mom, right? So we're going to guess her son is, I'm going to say, what, 9? Why is that important? Because Michaela is in a different place in life right now than if she had a son who was 30 years old. Her needs and desires would be different at this point in her life. Do you see that? So I'm gathering information in like less than 60 seconds, you guys. She's a woman. She's about 34. She has a son. He's about 9 years old. What else am I going to learn? Where does she live? She lives in Germany. I'm gathering intel, right? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read, what does she have here? Stay true marketing. So now I've discovered she's in MLSP because I can see her link right there. Boom, that's information. Love, compassion, inner strength, goals, and success. I am picking up her vibe. I am getting to know her before we've had a conversation, okay? Well, I got to write that down because I want to talk about that, but not yet. Okay, perfect. So then what I'm going to do, now I know where she lives, I'm going to check out her hobbies that she's into. Vegetable gardening. Could you have a conversation with someone about vegetable gardening? Do you have that maybe in common, right? She makes music, music making music. Okay, conversation, hello, gardening, watching movies, listening to music, reading. I have all the information I need. Boom, already. Right? So I've gathered some intel. I will also spend the time to look at a couple of posts. So I'm reading her post. Look at this, hydration. Do you think she's into health and fitness? Does that give me an idea what's important to Michaela? Yeah, she cares about her health and fitness. It's something that's important to her, or she wouldn't be posting about it, right? Obviously, her son is important. He's in her cover photo. So I'm going to read a few more of her posts. I already have all the information I need. Now, I hope Michaela doesn't mind me doing this, but I'm also going to look for a husband, right? I'm going to look for a husband. We've got so much in common. This is easy peasy. Okay, so I don't see a man anyway. Doesn't mean she's not. Oh, here we go, married. Okay, so I have all the information I need. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect with Michaela, right? First and foremost, you must build rapport. You don't ever make somebody an offer until you've built some rapport, until you feel that they know, like, and trust you. Because if I make an offer to Michaela before I've accomplished that, then I am pitching her. There's nothing wrong with making someone an offer, but if you do it before you've built any rapport, that's the definition of pitching, in my opinion. And people are like, hello, how do you know I'm even looking for a business opportunity? Or how do you know I want to grow my business, right? They start looking for your agenda when you do it too quickly. So connecting with Michaela, I would be sending her a friend request or accepting a friend request. And I would simply say, hey, Michaela, great to connect with you. So where I'm going to go next, I'm going to comment on the fact that she's in Germany. I might even say something like, oh my gosh, you're in Germany. I hope you're not flooded right now. We could talk about where she lives, what's going on where she lives, right? Do you have flooding going on in your, part of Germany? Then I'm going to tell her where I live. I live on Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada. She's going to tell me what's going on in Germany. We might talk about that for a while. Then I may tell her how I lived in France, but never made it to Germany. We are two human beings connecting. I'm looking for something that we have in common, or something that maybe Michaela would like to talk about, right? So we are two human beings making that connection. You're going to have a really hard time connecting with people if you're doing the, how's your day going, eh? How are you? And the person goes, fine. How are you? That's not building rapport. Don't be lazy. Look for things about the person. People have their entire lives on their profile. It's not difficult. You just want to spend a few seconds learning about the person. So we can talk about where she lives. We can talk about gardening. I could tell her how I'm growing food inside my tiny home and doing sprouting and microgreens. Could ask her if she ever has done any sprouting. I could ask her, oh my gosh, you make music, meaning you play a musical instrument? We could talk about that. I could tell her how I've never played a musical instrument in my life, how I played the recorder in grade 4 and faked it the whole year. So do you see how we're just two human beings having a real conversation? That's how you build a connection, when it's really casual and the person is engaged in the conversation. They want to be talking to you because it's not awkward. It's this natural, lovely conversation. Why do you want to build this rapport, this initial rapport? Because the faster you build rapport, the faster you can transition the conversation to business. So if Michaela and I spend a couple of minutes connecting, it's not going to feel weird to Michaela when I transition the conversation to business. Did you get that? Because if Michaela and I start a conversation and I go hard and fast into business, hey, do you want to look at my business opportunity kind of thing? She's going to go, right? That's going to create resistance in her. It's all about making an offer without creating any resistance. That's the name of the game. And you do that by building the initial rapport. Okay. So I know what's important to Michaela. So we're going to chit chat. We're going to talk about being moms, gardening, where we live, that kind of thing. And then I'm going to transition the conversation to business, right? I can ask her, looks like she works online. I could ask her about that. Hey, you work online too. What do you do? Boom. I've transitioned the conversation to business. So one thing you're doing when you're learning about the person and finding things you have in common or something the person might like to talk about, when you're looking for that icebreaker, what you're also doing at the same time is figuring out where the person is in life, what they might need. Okay. So Michaela may not be thinking at this point in her life about, oh my God, my son wants to go to med school. How the heck am I going to make that happen? Because her son's about 9 years old, right? But do you think, okay, here's the thing. When someone is a parent, you always know their need. You always know what's important to them. It's being able to provide for their children, make life easier for their kids, maybe be able to take the kids on a vacation once a year kind of thing. So I know what's important to Michaela. Do you think that maybe it could be that being at home and raising her son herself is important to Michaela, therefore has started a home business and I would be able to offer MLSP, or needs a home business so I could offer a business opportunity, or needs coaching, whatever it is you promote. I'm figuring out what Michaela needs. Michaela needs a way to be able to provide for her son. Now, you can tell me if I'm wrong on this, Michaela, but I'm good because you're a parent. It's the same for every single parent, every single parent. So there we go. I would connect. I would play detective, right? Figure out what the person needs and then I would know what to offer. So I can't very well offer her MLSP because I see she's in MLSP, right? Stay true marketing. Let's just say that Michaela doesn't have her link to MLSP there, but I figure out that she's in marketing. I could ask her, oh, I see you're in marketing. What kind of business are you building? And she's going to tell me. And if we're now two friends, like I'm going to make damn sure we are, she's probably going to reciprocate and ask me what I do. Oh, you work online too? Because I make darn sure everybody knows I work online by what I post on my profile. And Michaela will go, oh yeah, you work online too. What kind of business are you building? And then that gives me an opportunity to share with Michaela what I do. She just might bite and ask more questions about what I do, right? So this gives me the opportunity, to talk about business. And I could very easily, so she's not in MLSP, I could very easily say, well, I've done this on several trainings, how long have you been building your business? What made you decide to start your own home business? Did you decide to start your own home business, Michaela, so you could be at home and raise your son and be there for him? Yes, I did. That is amazing. How's it going for you? Because I struggled like crazy when I started building my business. It's when I learned attraction marketing that my business absolutely took off. Now she might go, what? Now we're having a conversation about attraction marketing. Did you see how I kind of slipped that in? Now we're talking attraction marketing. And I'm now in a position to offer her MLSP, right? But it would be the same thing with the business opportunity, with products, with your coaching, with your course, your digital course that you've created, right? So you start that conversation and you're steering the conversation into being able to make an offer. But because I took the time to learn these things about Michaela, I kind of know what to offer. If I don't have anything to offer, because she's in MLSP, let's say she does digital marketing for offline businesses, she might not be a prospect for me, and that's okay. Not everyone is going to be a prospect. So this is one reason you take the time to learn about the person to decide if they are a prospect. Right? But let's just say Michaela has a business where she does marketing for small businesses, right? So maybe she's not interested in my business opportunity. I could ask her if she was interested in another revenue stream. And if she's not interested, oh, well, we remain friends. A few years goes by, maybe she would be interested in it at that time. But do you see how learning about the person, where they're at in life, what's going on in their life, allows me to make an educated guess on what the person needs. So it's kind of like the old analogy where, God, I'm sweating, it's hot here. If you take the time to learn if a person's vegan, right? Let's say you sell steak and strawberries. We use this analogy all the time because it makes so much sense. If you don't take the time to find out the person's vegan and you go to offer steak, boom, it doesn't go down so well. But if you took the time to figure out that they're a vegan and you offered your strawberries and they're going, oh my God, I'm vegan. I love strawberries. Yes, I want strawberries. But if I had offered the steak, she'd be going, no. But if I offered the right thing for her, that's a yes. You're going to get a lot more yeses. Make sense, you guys? All right.
Hold on. Quick litmus test. What'd you pick up there, guys? While Aaron, there isn't a keynote here. What did you pick up? Like, what did you just take? Key takeaways there. I want to make sure this is landing, because that really, guys, it's people, it's connecting, it's asking questions. Yeah, right. Investigate, Patricia. Right. Gathering information, building rapport. That didn't take, I know Erin very well. She does not spend but like a few minutes to do this, guys. Right. And we said in the beginning, total stranger, right? Following MLSP's framework, you could do this all day with anybody, but with what we teach, it's going to be very, very congruent, very targeted, not weird at all. And there's a commonality. Like Erin found a few of them with Michaela instantly, right? Kids into health and wellness. She's a marketer. Did you see how easy it was also to switch to, hey, if they are in network marketing, which is something we teach our tribe, like, hey, your best audience is network marketers. It's not to rip them out of a happy home. It's so you don't have to, I mean, that you want the best way to never get the question, hey, is this a pyramid? Get around people who are in a beautiful industry, right? Most of them are in between companies. They're, maybe they've never even taken the plunge. They're doing some research. Maybe they're looking for another leader, another revenue stream. Maybe they actually hate what they're in. They just landed in it and they're open. And then you'll find someone who is into their company, and we celebrate that. And what Aaron, hey, okay, great. How you doing generating leads online? Right? And hey, I got this thing helped me out. I'd love to share it with you. Would you be open? Great. Send them the link.
That's exactly what I do. Feel them out. If they have a business opportunity and they're happy there, you're not going to go, oh my God, your company sucks. You should join mine.
Yeah, don't
ever. What I do is I congratulate. So if Michaela goes, yeah, I'm in company XYZ and I love it, I'm going to say, fantastic. I'm super happy for you that you found your home, because sometimes it takes a few tries. Right? So I'm going to validate her on that. And then I automatically know that I will be offering her MLSP if she wasn't in it, right? Because she's in a business opportunity that she loves. So what I'm going to be offering is MLSP. That's the litmus test right there. Absolutely.
Guys, clear? I mean, pretty simple, right? Now it's just a matter of actually doing it. Of course, the level 1 workshop this weekend, you're going to do it. There's no more talking about it. You're in it, doing it with us in breakout sessions. Michaela, thank you for the profile. Awesome stuff, by the way. You are keep doing it. Mm-hmm. You look good. Yeah. Any questions so far with that, with Erin? Anything coming up? You guys want to throw out another profile? She could do this for all day.
Let's bring up Patricia here. Alfred.
Ooh, I like it. Let's address. I got some 2 cents on this one too. But Erin, just real quick before you dive into Patricia, what do you suggest for people who are not smooth talkers?
You get smooth. Was I good at this in the beginning? No. Oh my God. I thought they're going, I don't know what to say. Oh my God, they're not going to like me. Oh my gosh, what if I say the wrong thing? That's normal. What I suggest you do is when you leave the house, start talking to people. Seriously, you guys, when you're at the grocery store, become that person who's like, oh, gee, do you know what's a good watermelon? Like, is there a trick to telling which watermelon is good? Like, start talking to people. Force yourself if necessary. And when people start to respond to you, you're going to get into it. I went hiking the other day and I ended up spending an hour talking to this couple on the trail and got eaten alive because I've become the person who genuinely loves to connect with my fellow human beings. Become that person. You're going to be rusty. It's going to be, weird at first if you're not used to doing it, but just get used to doing it. How do you get used to doing something? By doing a lot of it. When I started my business, you guys, I was speaking to like 60 people a day because I understood the power of being able to build an audience quickly, not just numbers, but build relationships. The money is in the relationships. It's not in the perfect strangers. So by doing all the connecting and filling your relationship pipeline, you begin to have this steady flow of people, buying your products, joining you in MLSP, joining your business opportunity, whatever you promote. So the connecting is absolutely worthwhile. You cannot skip it. No one wants to work with a total stranger. Would you join someone who just went, here's my link, join me? No way.
Joe, I hope that helped. That's awesome. Thank you, Erin. And I'll just throw in there, that question, everyone feels it, right? Everyone feels that in the beginning, they need to be slick, smooth. They see someone who's good on the phone or can close. And we say, well, but I'm not a smooth talker. How do I do that, right? Like Erin said, with practice. But then another piece that certainly helped me, that focuses on you. 100% on you. This has nothing to do with you. Erin's whole conversation, as you'll see with profile number 2, is about them, right? When we focus on us, shit, is the lighting right? Do I look good? Do I sound good? Am I saying the right thing? Am I slick with my script? Do I know exactly what to say with this objection? There's value in learning, how to handle objections, obviously, but authenticity is going to crush all of that all day long. And you just wanting to help and serve and solve, combined with some skills that we teach you at MLSP and at level 1 workshop, man, take the focus off of you and of, wanting to avoid looking bad or saying the wrong thing, and put it on them with a clear wanting to connect, the desire to help and serve and solve and see what their problem is and see if you really do have a solution. That will come across so much better. And in your lives and your webinars, man, just focus off of you on them. That will get you out of your own head and putting the focus where it should be, which is on your prospect, your client, right? So I hope that helps too.
Become genuinely interested in the person, right? Then you'll stop thinking about yourself, as Brian just said, but become genuinely interested. Ask questions, show interest in this person. What does that do when somebody starts asking you questions about yourself? It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you matter. Like you might be interesting because this person's interested in me. Oh my gosh. You ever been out on a date and the person doesn't ask you a single question about yourself? Do you go out with that person again? No, because they talked about themselves the whole damn time. That's a big one for me. So I don't know if this is the right Patricia Alford, but we're gonna go with it anyway.
That is not. She's got red and black glasses on.
Okay.
Go there. We can stay there, but it's kind of fun having someone who's on.
It is.
I think that's it, right? Is that her right there? Third. Do you see? Oh wait, that one went away.
I don't know which one they are.
Glasses.
Oh, gotta be this one. But that will take me.
Hey, finally went live an hour ago.
Oh, here we go.
Congrats, Patricia. Very cool.
Right on. Okay, so let's check out Patricia. Oh my God, she's gorgeous. She's a woman. I'm gonna say 30 years old kind of thing. I don't have to like get it bang on kind of thing, right? So financial consultant is what it says behind your profile picture. You might want to change that, Patricia, just so people can read it. Member of MLSP. So now I know she's an MLSP, but let's pretend she's not. Actually, I have to go to her main profile. There we go. So we're going to play detective all in like 30, 40, 50 seconds max, right? Network marketing professional. Okay, we know she's in network marketing. Financial literacy consultant. That's interesting. Could maybe ask about that. Home-based business owner coach. Okay, so CEO of Divine Enterprises. Also, you guys, when people have links here, clickable links, you can click on them and learn about the person, right? So credit score. So I'm going to guess that Patricia is in a financial credit MLM. Okay, so I now know that she's got an MLM, right? So then what am I going to do? I'm going to learn about her. She's into traveling. We could have a conversation about that. She's in cooking. I can always talk about food. Bonsais. Oh, we could talk about that. I was a floral designer for 10 years. Studying. Oh my God, I'm always studying something. We could talk about that. Learning. Yep. Meditating. Okay. I could talk about a million different things with Patricia, right? So I'm looking for things that we have in common. And if I didn't see something we had in common, I could ask her about something she's into. Oh my gosh, I see her into bonsais. Or what's a bonsai? Let's say I don't know what a bonsai is. It's a miniature tree, you guys, that the Japanese, they do things to. Anyway, so let's say I don't know what bonsais are and I can't find anything we have in common. I could say, hey, Patricia, great to meet you. Oh my gosh, you're in Houston. We could talk about Texas. I used to be there every single month, right? Let's just say that Patricia doesn't say where she lives. That is always a conversation piece right there, right? Oh, where do you live? Are you in the States? I'm on Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada. Now, if I asked Patricia where she lived, that would be an easy question for her to respond to, wouldn't it? Right? I'm not going to start off asking her the meaning of life. I'm going to ask her something that's easy for her to respond to, right? And then I could, what's a bonsai? Oh my gosh, what's a bonsai? I know I've heard that word before, but what is it? Well, do you think it might make Patricia feel good to be teaching me about something I don't know anything about? Sure, of course it is. Absolutely, right? So we're going to chit chat about any of these things to connect with. So what else am I looking for here? We know she works online. We know she lives in Houston. We know that she's into all these things. I'm going to read through her posts. Look at that. She's got a post, something about me. Do you think this would be worthwhile for me to read? Right? There's so many new friends. I'm so happy to connect. Network marketers. Can't wait. I'm friendly. I love genuine connections. And yeah, I'm a real baddie. You are my kind of girl, Patricia. Right? So, just on a side note, why do I love this post so much? Because do you feel Patricia in this post? Are you guys picking up on her vibe rather than just, I'm eating a piece of toast right now? Right? Like, she's expressing herself in this post. I'm picking up on her vibe. I already know I like her as a human being. Okay, so then I could read this, get to know her a little bit more. Home-based business, the webinar, so pretty. So she's doing video, which is awesome. Okay, bingo, there's some information. Happy Wednesday, millionaires. So she's a mom. Now we know she's a mom, right? Or I'm going to kind of assume, because she doesn't have it in there. You guys, if this is a picture of you and your child, say it. Hanging with my daughter, Olivia. That would make me feel like I know, like, and trust Patricia a lot more. I'm going to assume maybe it's her child, but I don't even know. So this is why you want to really share yourself. But crazy kids, work from home moms, right? So I'm going to assume it is. So I could comment on that. Now, I already know what's important to Patricia. Family, her daughter. Her daughter is at the age where Patricia's not really, well, I mean, maybe you were smart and started the whole college fund. I didn't. But the first and foremost thing on Patricia's mind is probably not, university funds for her daughter. She's just at a different place in life. I always ask a parent who has a home business if the reason they decided to start a home business is so they can be at home with their kids. What kind of conversation does that open? Think about that. That's a whole conversation that leads to an offer real fast. Okay. So you want to know somebody's a parent and how old their kids are to know what is happening in the person's life. So we would connect on a myriad of different things. And then I could even say something like, oh, I see you do coaching, me too, blah, 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 right? We connect, we be friends, we talk about real life things, not business, for all of a couple of minutes until I feel that Patricia knows, likes, and trusts me. Here's the thing, you guys, if you get really real with somebody and you're not just talking about the weather, but you talk about more meaningful things, right? You can transition, you create that connection, that bond so much faster that allows you to transition to business. If you're going, I never know when to transition to business, it's probably because you haven't built that know, like, and trust factor. So it feels awkward. But when you've built that true connection, there's less awkwardness because you're friends, because you're actually friends. And remember, you show interest in the person. So I could transition to business with Patricia by asking her, how long you been building your online business, Patricia? And did you start your online business so that you could stay at home with your daughter? Boom. Now we're talking about, being with our kids, that kind of thing. Now I've already transitioned to business. I'm going to find out. I could even say, oh, you're in network marketing. How long you been doing that? We're going to talk about network marketing. See how easy it is? So let's just say Patricia is not in MLSP, right? And I know she's in network marketing. I already know what I would be offering her. It would be MLSP because she's got network marketing professional right there and a coach. And I know she's in a financial credit MLM. So I know it's going to be MLSP that she needs. Do you think she could maybe use an extra stream of income while she's learning how to build her business? Being a mom, possibly even being a single mom. So we're going to chit chat about being at home with our kids and building an online business. And then I could simply say, how's everything going for you? Because when I started my online business, oh my God, I struggled like crazy until I learned attraction marketing. That changed everything. Everything. I now have my dream business. Do you think she's going to want to know what that is? That changed everything? What's attraction marketing? Right? And if she doesn't bite, I could simply say, you know what, Patricia? If you're looking to learn marketing faster so you can grow your business faster, I'd be happy to share with you what I did when I knew I needed to grow my business faster. I'll just throw out the hook. Now, if you say that to somebody right off the bat, right in her inbox, that's the first thing I say, she's going to be going, who are you, man? Like, what? But we're friends. We've become friends. So if I said that to Patricia, it would be a completely natural thing. Patricia, would you be annoyed if we chit-chatted about all these lovely things, traveling, meditation for all of 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then we transition to talking about our businesses and working online and why we have an online business? And then I simply ask you how it's going for you and how I struggled like crazy in the beginning. And hey, I'd be happy to share with you what I did when I knew I needed to learn marketing to grow my business faster. See how it's seamless? At no point in that conversation is she going to be going, oh my God, I can't believe you're trying to sell me something. She would be thinking that if I went in for the jugular and made her an offer right away. Do you see how you cannot bypass building the initial rapport? You don't have to do it for hours and hours and hours. If you're doing it for hours, you're doing it wrong, right? So you build strong rapport, transition to business, but you already know what this person needs. So if Patricia let's just say Patricia's daughter looked to be about the age of 17 or 18. Well, then I would go the route of asking her about, oh, your daughter looks like she's at the age of almost graduating. What's she going to do after? I'm going to open the door for post-secondary education, which we all know costs a lot of money, which would allow me to maybe offer my business opportunity or MLSP. Make sense? Easy peasy. All right. Should we do one more? How are we doing for time?
What do you guys think? We'll do one more. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick.
I'm doing the training tomorrow in the community too.
Awesome.
So I'm going to be teaching something that is going to play that plays into this just beautifully.
Cool. Awesome. You are busy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You are MLSP through and through here this week. I love it. Guys, first off, we'll maybe do another one in a minute here, but I do want to, I said I was going to talk about level 1. I want to get to that real quickly. Before that, any questions on the advice that Aaron gave Patricia? Anything popping up? Anything out of right field? It's kind of like rinse and repeat, right? It's the same idea, same flow. And again, a very easy transition to MLSP in this example, again, because she's in network marketing. Like Aaron said, it looks like she has a credit or finance type of opportunity. Just opening dialogue, right, with someone who she very much, you look at those interests. Aaron could have all of those in her profile, right? And she could connect very quickly. All good? Okay, awesome. No questions? There's a bunch of people on here, guys. Oh, maybe they're doing it in the Q&A. Nope. That means we're good. Hi, Marla. That means you guys good? Okay, cool. All right, guys. I mentioned I want to share something with you real quickly. First off, X in the chat for the amazing Aaron Birch. And I saw Stacy Hall on here as well. She's going to be rocking this weekend at the Level 1 workshop as a breakout coach and a lead trainer, a guide here. Erin, yeah, cool, awesome. She's amazing, right? Miss Birch, hats off to Miss Birch. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick, guys, because we always get a good chunk of you. Who here is brand new to MLSP? Who here first month, don't know what the heck's going on so much yet, brand new, first time maybe seeing Erin Birch, maybe even hearing my voice first time. Third day for Joe, awesome. Stacy, welcome to the family. Hi Terry, what's up, man? Phil, very cool. Darlene, got first time. Claudia, first exposure. Guys, the community, it's growing. We're attracting more and more network marketers who are trying to come online, needing to come online, period, because there's nowhere else to, they have to build this thing online. They can't do what used to work before COVID. It's just not even feasible. And these are skills, man. These are skills that can absolutely pay you for life. I'm sharing the wrong screen. Oh, let's do this last time. Hold up. That's so freaking weird. Ken, we'll get to your question. Teresa, we'll get to your question in just a minute. Erin, what monitor are you seeing right now? What do you see for the screen share?
The 3 squares, a Yumi and MLSP.
Oh, maybe I'm not even.
I hope you had some really great takeaways from this video. If you want to learn more about what we do in MLSP and how you can use attraction marketing to build your business on social media, be sure to check below for your free resource.